All right. Well, this is the moment of truth, I guess. I should probably probably try to see if it's working this time. Am I hearable? Am I seeable this time? All right, I hear myself like 2 seconds after I said something, so it's like a decent sign. So let's just restart this again because I'm seeing a lot of red, even though I did hear myself on my YouTube stream. So thanks for doing a good viewer point, Justo, and congrats on technical first start since third time's a charm, right? So don't anybody jinx anything, all right? And yeah, I just, the first time I restarted the, application of OBS, the second time I restarted my whole computer, but then I'm just upset. I'm upset with my computer because, I guess I'm upset with OBS. I don't know. I'm upset with one of them. And, it just gave me some fucking crash report. But it's having like personal issues with me. Like, it's not really having a problem. It's just like pretending it's having a problem. And I just think it's not fair, This computer is just computer insurrection. Anyway, thanks for redeeming your good viewer point, Gawk and Vascal and Darsins. I am trying to open. There it is. There it goes. Trying to open my bot thing. So I'm gonna just start playing while I multitask because that always goes really well for me. So, yes. All right. Here's so now YouTube's all acting like it's like everything's fine. Fuck you, YouTube. Okay. So it appears. Yeah, it appears. All right. So we're disconnected. We like that. So. I am enjoying this deck. After I lost so badly to this deck like a couple days ago, like twice. We're gonna stop doing anything. Don't even breathe too hard. Yeah, everybody just stop. Where guys? But Yep. Anyway, thanks for doing a good viewer point, Nico. How's it going? Happy Sunday to you, I guess. Saturday for me, but how's it going? Wait, yeah, it's Tia here, still here, because I realized something, or anyone else who watches The Secret Lives of Mormon Housewives. I just got through the first season of that. I am blown away. Just popped in to see how you're not so good today, won't hang around. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well today, Nico, but thank you for saying hi. Always good to hear from you. Good to see you. Question mark, it's not see. I don't know. I'm sorry. I had a margarita before I started streaming, and I've been having technical difficulty. So I'm just trying my best here today, but good to see you, Nico. And I'll see you again soon, hopefully when you're feeling a little better. Nobody else watches it. You and Tortilla are the entirety of the show's viewer base. Back later this week to renew my sub, then I'll talk to you then. All right, well, I'll look forward to seeing you, Nico. Hope you feel better. Okay, let's just do Kitty and Magic. But yeah, no, literally, I hope Tia Castillo comes back because all right, guys. As you guys know, Frankie Ray Taylor or something, I think that's her whole name. Her name's Frankie something. She is the Bachelorette for the season that's being filmed right now that I went to a taping of. So I'm like, who is this tiny little lady? Which is what I think every time I go to a taping of The Bachelorette, because they're all like 3 feet tall and like really, really skinny. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But anyway, I saw everything about her online. And I don't know. I was, at first I was like, wow, what a terrible person. And then, I don't know, I'm kind of coming over to her side a little bit. I'm looking forward to Tia Castillo being here because I need to discuss. This is, I don't think I know anyone else in real life aside from the women that I meet at the tapings at the Bachelorette. When I go to tapings of Bachelor franchise shows, those are my friends in a sense. But yeah, people, I don't understand why my audience of men who like video games doesn't have an overlap with that. But anyway, so I guess I only see, okay. So I'm gonna nope, I'm doing that wrong again. So I will do Kitty Pride first. Kitty's gonna come back. We'll do, nope, and we're not gonna do that. And then we'll do Adam Warlock over there dangerously. We'll put Shuri over here. Nope, we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna put Surge over here too. And then Shuri. Okay, I'm thinking it. Shuri last. Yeah, I got this. I barely got this. I didn't play Nakia. I should have played Nakia. But my suspicion is I'm gonna lose all the cards I put on the Danger Room, just knowing my luck. Wait, that's... Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Boom, there you go. You would think video gamers and reality TV viewers would have overlap. I feel that you're making fun of me, Yak. I mean, why shouldn't they? Okay, so I made a mistake. What am I doing with this Kitty Pride? Nothing. We've got one. Well, I can't. It's hard to tell which ones are. All right, we're just gonna hope for the best. You forgot to play mid. Whoops. I would never make fun of you. All right. Now I think this should be fine. They don't have anything that buffs up their stuff except for Patriot. Yeah, easy. Nothing to worry about. But now, yeah, now I see the problem of like all these 7-10 Galactes in hand. Click the right. It will show. I mess if it's affected. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think I like this. This isn't helping me complete my weekend missions by a long shot. But anyway, guys, you just yell. Just yell if my connection gets bad again. Because I keep saying it's like almost 7,000 whatever's up. And green plague aura. That's what I call my aura. Alright, let's play Zabu first. Look at Zabu. Look at my beautiful Zabu. But so yeah, so I notice visually, I wish I could see, oh, but I see the card is connected to it. Yeah, I see it now. Barely. I barely understand. Yeah, I see. Thank you, Dartsons. I do see the green now, like when you click on him. Can see it in hand too, though. Yeah, no, I noticed it in hand, but then it was harder to see when you click on it, but then I realized there's a card behind each of them. But there's so many cards that have the card behind them now that I just didn't think anything of it. Missed a giveaway. I saw all sorts of stream ending stuff. I'm sorry, Timmy, but yeah, no, giveaway, as it says in the title, it opens in 8 minutes, drawing at the top of the hour. Lucky for you guys. I'm so glad I said the time for the giveaway would be later, because who would have known that I would be having so many technical problems. But yes, I'm here, ready to open the giveaway up in approximately 8 minutes. The drawing will take place at the top of the coming hour. So, there we go. Derp has so many issues. There's a few songs that talk about that. I can't think of the tune. It's like, well, I got issues. Leave 3 spots. Okay. So the last thing I did, we got... Well, I think we want to do Nakia, because Nakia does cards in my hand. But then I don't buff up Kitty, but that's okay, I think. Because Surge isn't anything ongoing, it's just on reveal. Didn't get Wong in time. Yeah, well... If I could just get... I just need to draw magic. 1 in 5 shot. For some reason, I didn't get Adam Warlock or magic. Oh, there she is. Okay. So I'm not gonna magic over there. That helps them. Buffing non-Galactus cards kind of useless. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think. I guess it's only fine if I had Adam Warlock. That's okay. I think it's gonna be okay. Can't Wong left, right? That's right. Why would I Wong left? Because ongoing effects are disabled, right? Was that something that I should have been doing? Can move cards here. They snap. Remember when we said leave 3 spots? Yeah, what am I doing incorrectly? I can't figure it out. For Wong, Shuri, Galacti. No, you know what? I believe that the last card I draw is going to be Galacti. Okay? I think it's going to be okay. The only place you have 3 spots. But, so you're saying I need to leave 3 spots in 1 lane? Is that what you guys mean? Profit? We're going to see what happens. You can't play Wong. Yeah, well, I wasn't planning on playing. Oh, I see what you're saying. The Galacti. Oh my god, it's a 7/4. Oh shit. I see what you're saying now. The 7/4. Okay, I get it. I get it. I see the problem. I see the problem. Okay. I barely see the problem. Okay. So luckily though, look at this. Easy win mid. And then easy win right. They can't do anything ongoing over there. We just play Zombie Galacti. We get a little bit more power. Easy peasy. This can't. +5. I think in this match, given that they can't do any other ongoing stuff here because of Isle of Silence, how does this lose? I see no way this loses unless it does lose, in which case, you know, whoops. But I don't see it. I see nothing but a win. Boom. Going up in power to 5. Okay? Okay, guys, why are you guys doubting me? As buffed as possible before the last turn. But yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, see, Brandon believed in me. And everything went technically fine, although, yeah, not overwhelming thing. Let's see what my alright. Hey, look, guys, this iteration of the zombie deck has an 80% win rate. Sure, the first things I did had a 0% win rate, but it's because it's a bot. Let me have my wins, okay? I screenshot and peep these decks and see the power. Let's see, where is my... Oh wow, yeah, 93 power. That's not bad. Definitely not bad. Both are part of the population. All the wins and losses count in that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, so we can save this chimichanga for Zombie Galacti. I guess that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. Spaces for surely you can play the 3 cards then. If not sure, then not necessary. If it's not sure, then not necessary. Oh, man. All right. Well, they have my deck. Oh my god. But thank you for the raid, JP Coach. Welcome in, guys. You're just in time because we will be opening up the giveaway in like 2 minutes. Drawing will be in about 30 minutes. So welcome in, guys. How are you doing? How was the stream, JP? Hello, hello. We're just bumbling through life here. At least I am. Loki is bad for them, though. Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna have as much. Yeah, hopefully. We're just gonna go with hopefully. So, yeah, weirdly, all my cards are, like, not affected by... What's her face? Garbage. I was lagging a lot. Wait, your stream was lagging, JP Goat? Because I just had to restart my stream because I was having incredible lagging problems. If you mean, like, literal, like, lag problems with your stream, because I was having that today, too. Always hope before magic if you can. But yes, weekend going great so far. I'm excited to go babysit my nieces tomorrow. I get to go. I get to take my youngest niece to her hip hop dance class, and they have like when you're in the waiting room, you can watch the kids dancing. It's so cute. But yes, thank you, JP. Weekend's going so far so good. I'm just here making mistakes as one does, but you know, it's all part of life. Zombie Galactica is a starter game effect, so it's useless to them. Oh, right. Good point. Alright, so they have Zombie Giant Man, but I don't have Zombie Giant Man. They just had that in their deck, I guess so. Interesting. Probably should have Sarah mid. Oh, yeah, that would have made a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Huh. Yeah. Well. Oh. Okay, wait. That's my special time. But okay, so we're gonna do Surge, this. Okay, I have an idea. And guys, that sound means it's time for me to get stressed out, but for you guys to get excited. So, let's make sure. I'm not confident that this is the correct asset that's selected, so let's just make sure I do this again. And there we go. I'm trusting the process. Okay, so we got Galacta buffing plus Shuri buffing, and this one is not. Yeah, I think this will be okay. So gambling people who do not have season passes yet, you guys can enter and have a chance. Wow, that takes up the entire screen, doesn't it? If you would like a chance to win a season pass for the current season, you can do so by typing !ticket in the chat and then hanging out till the top of the hour to see if you win. So there you go. So what the image I picked doesn't look very good. There's got to be well, I guess I can't fix it now. Well, okay. We're just going. It just doesn't look good. Okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. Streaming tools, overlays. What on earth is, where am I going to find this? What is this called? And thank you for the follow. So properties, that doesn't help me edit this. Maybe let's just try to make this smaller on the back end. Let's see, size, height. Why don't we just make this like 250? Oh, that doesn't really look very good. Okay. Well, display entrance. All right. Well, we're just dealing with it. Okay. But thanks for doing Good Viewer Point Deluxe and Timmy. So Zombie Galactica is too volatile to be good, but Justo, those are the most fun types of cards. What are you talking about? So I disagree. I disagree with that, but okay, that's I guess a little too small. If I just make it small like that. Okay. So is that like visible for you guys? You guys are just gonna have to do without being able to see my cards or whatever, because that's just what we're working with. Some shit just gets to be fun and enjoyable. Yeah, exactly. We can just have fun. No, that's not bad. Okay. So it's just a little cluttered over here. Yeah, everything doesn't have to be good. It can just be fun. But yeah, I mean, it is not incorrect to point out that maybe it's not the most competitive deck, but that it's just like normal Galactus. It's just fun, you know, it's just fun. It's fun when the combo goes off. My life is not good. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, DT. But yeah, let's see, speaking of being a good deck. Yeah, I don't know, 85.7% win rate plus 13 cubes. I think we can take that up. I think we can take that up with the good deck committee. I mean, maybe it's not great, but it could be good. So I will keep reminding you guys for the next 26 minutes to enter the giveaway. And yeah, then we'll go for there. Wait till you get to 80. Yeah, well, hey, I'm not saying that this deck's gonna take me to infinite this season, but I am saying I like it. Because everyone's playing Storm Legion. Ooh. Well, that's, you know, whatever. But why can't I can just enjoy some fun down here in, what am I, in the 60s or something? It's fine. Actually, it feels pointless to do Kitty. Finding happiness and warmth for every corner that I can get to. Yeah, I mean, I think, honestly, it's also this time of year, DT. Like, I just, lately, I keep finding myself, like, I keep wanting to go to, like, I'll want to go on a walk at, like, 3 or 4 p.m. like I usually do, and it's, like, already dark yet. It's, like, it's easy to feel sad this time of year. Yeah, who needs to hit infinite? Certainly not me. Shuri's Lab doesn't work with this deck at all. Yeah, I upon playing there, I realized that it really doesn't, but I'm pretty sure Nakia was not affected, so I think she's okay. Level 90 is all that matters. Agreed. I'm Taiwanese. Oh yeah, speaking of Into the AM, Timmy, check out this other stick-ass shirt that they sent me, recently. I really like this one. It's got, like, it's like a vaporwave kind of, like, look, and the coolest thing is that it glows in the dark, and, you know, that really speaks to me. So, there's currently a big sale on basically everything at Into the AM. So you can use my code SCHNEERP to help support the stream and also get, like, really cool stuff. A lot of them have an additional discount as well. You get 10% off with my code. So definitely check it out, guys. Anyway, I am focusing and it's going great. And here we go. Card more important than yet another card back. You were made in Taiwan, and hey there, Skyclops. But yeah, okay, focusing. So yeah, now I don't want Zombie Galacti to affect my Kitty Pride. So, and there's something else I was gonna do or say, and yeah, so what I'm thinking is I will not play Zombie Galacti. And yes, so Frog Dog, if you would like to enter the giveaway, make sure that you are following me on Twitch and that you type !ticket in the Twitch chat and then hang out to the top of the hour to see if you win. That's all there is to it. Run. Yeah, I wish I had something that, like, destroyed cards. So yeah. Can't beat 40 over here. Can't beat 40 over here. Yeah, I guess I gotta go. Guess I gotta go.
Escaped.
Wait, guys, yeah, I want to show you. I think I saved it over here. Check out, this is what the shirt I'm wearing looks like. Look how it glows in the dark. I can't show you guys easily because I have way too many lights to turn off, but, like, I just really like the swirly waves, and yeah, it glow in the dark. I just think, personally, in my completely unbiased opinion, I think things that glow in the dark, especially on shirts, are cool. So there you go. Anyway, it's the move location of the #1 cost location was there, you could have won Wong Shuri Kitty for 80. Ah, well, it'll happen eventually. But yeah, unfortunately, Frog Dog, everyone is only allowed to have 1 ticket because this is a democracy here in Schnirf's stream. So 1 ticket per person. All right, so Mindscape is actually terrible for me. No, it isn't. Okay, you're right. You're right. It's not a democracy. I am just I'm a benevolent leader, but I am the supreme leader, okay? Thought it was a dictatorship. Yes, that's actually the truth, but, you know, I try, okay? Last week I told you to do something. Yeah, well, you're not the boss of me. I am the boss in my Schnir rockracy. The move location. Oh no, I read that already. Said no, it's a dictatorship, even though Launchpad voted with me. Well, yeah. I mean, what can I say? Sure, it is. Benevolent, if the citizen's name isn't Paula, Paula isn't allowed to speak. Okay. I don't know if I'm ever gonna outrun these allegations. Okay, how am I gonna fix this? Well, maybe... this is not a good idea. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. Why didn't I play that on Hope? And why didn't I play Sarah? Okay. That's ongoing. Made a mistake. Do I have time? I mean, I can play Sarah now. Leave mid open. Okay, well, I'll just play Sarah over here. Hope for the best. Wait till everyone starts a protest against you being a queen. A queen? Oh yeah, right, when I'm queen of everything. Yeah. No, I think... Yeah. Uh-oh. They skipped. They skipped. They skipped. Except Wong Shuri Galacti. Oh, okay. Got it. So it's 6 out of 7. So let's do Wong. Well, okay, no, so let's do Kitty Pride over here, Galacta over here, and then we do Wong. Nope, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, it does work. It does work because we're gonna have 1, 2. So we're gonna have 9, which is 2. That's, yeah, I think this works. I think this works. She rules all with an iron hand. That's right. Oh, Tika Stia, I wanted to talk to you about the secret lives of Mormon wives. Too late for Wong.
Minions.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, Shuri. Okay, no, wait. Nope, no. This was stupid with Kitty Pride. That was stupid. Okay, but look, we got a 20 power zombie Galacti. Is that good? I think that was okay. Shuri, don't kitty first. Did I mess it up, guys? Did I mess it up? I think I did okay. Maybe I could have done something better. But Darthson says perfect. So I did something, only a little. I only messed it up a little. I'll take it. But okay, yeah, so this is really important. T. Castillo, where are you? I need to talk to you about yeah, Frankie, whatever. I've just finished watching the first season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Housewives, and I will say, I mean, you know, I was like 5 feet away from her at the taping of the episode a few days ago, and I was like, who is this lady? But no, I feel like I started halfway through the first season, I was like, wow, this lady sucks. And then I realized all of them suck. They're all terrible people, but I feel like she's not the worst by any means and seems pretty nice if like all of them are a little out there. Ship's going Mormon? Yeah, the Mormons. Literally, except Jen. Yeah. Wait, let me remember which one's Jen. Or are you talking about, or who are you talking about, Tikastia? Reality TV hardly represents reality. Yes, that's also true. Legs don't work. Oh. My favorites are Macy and Jen. Yeah, let me look that up. Anyway, reminder, guys. Let's see. I need to... I'm trying to look this up, but my... Oh, yeah. Well, so, yeah, Macy and Jen. Let me see which one Jen is. Yeah, Macy... I just want to see what Jen looks like, because I can't remember. Oh, yeah. So, like, I feel like Macy tries really hard to, like, keep everyone together, and I hate how the one lady treated her, and then Jen, yeah, Jen also, it just seems so, like, innocent, and, like, yeah, poor thing. No, I agree. They're nice. But, yeah, the others are just awful. Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about now. I just had to look them up. Can hide Wong Shuri Galacti for a surprise later. Ooh, that's a good idea. How'd you fix it? My computer? I turned it off and on again a couple times. That talks to personalities, yeah. Galacti will transform cards on Dark Dimension even when on review. Oh. Okay, wait. So Wong Shuri Galacti will go over there. So they already reality stoned. Hope first. All right, we'll do hope first. And thanks for doing good viewer point, Professor Oak and Kentucky. So yes, reminder, guys, I don't know if I just said this a minute ago and I forgot, which I might have. Gengar Beanie. All right, let's do it. I just want to talk about the secret life of so I think that, like, I just, like, it's just interesting. It's like after the lady, the blonde lady, oh, fuck, they're all blonde. She, like, dyed her hair blonde. It was, like, red at first, then she dyed it blonde, or it was, like, brown, and then she dyed it red, and then she dyed it blonde. I don't know. But, yeah, that one was just so mean. Is a giveaway happening? It sure is. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway, make sure you are following me on Twitch and type !ticket in the Twitch chat, and then stick around till the you know, top of the hour and see if you win. But yeah, so Whitney, yeah, it's Whitney, Tikastia. I just, like, I hate, like, when I first started watching the show, I was like, wow, Whitney seems so, like, sweet and, like, true, and like she's just really, like, a devout Mormon, and I'm like, holy shit, she is really bad, like, really bad. I was blown away. I was truly blown away, in a bad way. So okay, how are we gonna get what I want? One-way ticket to the moon. Shame on you, Whitney. Fooled us all. Yeah, exactly, Yacht. Gets wrecked by both Cosmo and Light. That's a good point, DP, but surely they won't have that. Okay, I feel like I just can't do that. I just can't do that. There's no way. There's no way. All right, there's just no way, okay? None of them are devoted Mormons. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Wait. Uh-oh. What'd I do, guys? Like Galacta mid? Oh yeah, to get the one extra point, and then we can just do this too. But, cause yeah, we might only be able to play Zombie Galacti over here. And then, yeah, cause you have 3 Galacti cards mid. All right, let's hope for the best. But yeah, no, I have just been blown away by the show, like how, like, I don't know, just like, it's just so interesting what the women in that show, and the men in that show, honestly, are. Okay, so we can 3 + 7, unfortunately, that is 10, which I can't do. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just do Zombie Galacti, or maybe I could just do it over here. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was just really, it's just so interesting, the like the dichotomy of these women that are like super like serious about their Christianity, like in a super like not just normal Christianity but Mormon Christianity, which is like extra, you know, it's just kind of weird. I don't know. Like, because they have all these like, you have to wear these super weird underwear and like do all these I don't know, all this stuff, and then yeah, I don't know, it's just so bizarre. And then when they're like, they have the whole like sex scandal, and it turns out it's like they might have just been like making out or something, but because for them all, like things that are so much less serious to like, you know, normal culture are like, and the fact that they go out to party and get to go to soda shops, like, I don't know. No, not wired underwear. Husband of Whitney is my favorite. He seems so sweet. Oh my god. Oh, Whitney. Yeah, I mean, I you know, I kind of don't like Whitney's husband, mainly because I don't like Whitney. And I just, the like, I mean, I agree though that out of the husbands, like, I mean, even though Whitney is like literally like a devil incarnate, he just is like, of course, like, wife, everything's great. And like, I don't know. I just, what's with the underwear? So swingers admitted to doing it all. Yeah, well, so, but what they admitted to is that they were essentially, it was like, not that it's not still like significant, but it's essentially it's like blowjobs and stuff. They weren't like actually having like full sex, even though I agree. If I had a partner and they were doing blowjobs or whatever with someone else, I would be like, yeah, that's fucking cheating, you know? But yeah. Magic mid, yes, I did it. First season they ultra demoralized her, she isn't the worst. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. It's like, I think that's the thing. It's like, even though like I think Frankie Wright is not good, she's not good by any means, but she is far and away absolutely not the worst. Like, she seems so like kind of earnest and being like yeah, and that's I guess that's just the thing that's interesting. And yeah, and it's like, it really just feels like the people that you think are one way are not. And but like a lot of the women are just really unproblematic, but it was just like, I just feel like it's unfair that they lumped Frankie in with being like problematic when she's just like trashy or whatever. But they're all trashy. They're all on reality TV. They all started being Mormon wives who do like slutty TikTok dances. Like, so it's not like, I don't know. Anyway, and I'm sorry, I know this is not the audience for this conversation, but I just want to talk about this because I've been watching the show. Okay, least favorite is Demi. She is awful. Demi, that's how it's pronounced. And thank you for the follow. Reminder, guys. I'm in the audience. What do you mean you're in the audience? It's your show. You do what you want. But yes, reminder, guys. If you would like to enter the giveaway for this month's season pass, make sure you're following me on Twitch and type !ticket in the Twitch chat, and then hang out for approximately 8 minutes till the drawing happens to see if you win. You said this isn't the honest talk about it. Oh, you said, oh yes, of course. I mean, aside from Tea Castilla, you guys don't really care. So these are really wealthy Mormons. So the crazy thing is that I learned, I mean, from the show, it seems that the reason they're so wealthy is like literally because of sorry, I can't talk. Because of these women doing mom talk, as they call it, where they're just like Mormon ladies homesteading and posting it on Instagram. But so yeah, they're super wealthy. Slutty TikTok dances, and suddenly we're invested. Continue. But no, that's literally just like what they do, where they're like, we're like, and it's like, I don't disagree with them, but it's like, it's I just feel like, and I feel like guilty. Mom talk sounds shady. No, mom, it's spelled like this. So it's like mom talk as in TikTok is, I think, what they meant. Made it out to week 9 on Dancing with the Stars. Whitney, that does not please me. All right, so 8. I just can't do both of these again, so I'm having this problem again. So, unfortunately... So, is this one green? No. Whatever. Null cooks you. Oh yeah, that's a good point. They kicked Jen off week 6. Aw. Needed to play 2 cards mid. Oh. Yeah, no, I guess that was where I messed up. So I will just be casually getting out of here. Yeah, no, that's a good point. But anyway, people are obsessed with her. With Whitney T. Castillo, I hate her. I hate her. She's not my real mom. I don't like her. Gotta pay more attention to the energy. There's a lot of things, Justo, that I need to pay more attention to, for being honest. Okay, here we go. Anyway, so if you would like to enter the giveaway, guys, make sure that you are following me on Twitch and that you type !ticket in the Twitch chat, and then stick around till the top of the hour, which is in like 5 minutes, to see if you win. Yeah, she did that ICU video with her baby, and that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like, and that's the thing that's like watching the show that like, that what's her name, Courtney or whatever, that she was like being like, how dare you guys all like let, you know, the other one who's Frankie redeem herself, but it's like, she fucking like apologized and whatever, and it's like, yeah. And it's like, you can say it's like it is trashy to like make out with and give blowjobs to your friends' husbands. But what I also hate about this, and I'm sorry, this is not what this is not what the stream is about, okay? Like, why are they all judging all these women? It's like every time in the situation that they're judging Frankie for is something she was doing with another guy who was a fucking Mormon guy. One of the Mormon guys. Why are they not mad at him? Why are they just mad at her? Why is it just her fault, Tigastia? Why is it just her fault? Anyway, like, it's because they're Mormon, which is like, right, Tigastia? Am I missing something? I don't think I am missing something. I'm just like, it's just like the audacity of everybody to be like, wow, it was all Frankie Ray, who I agree, I would not want to be friends with her in real life. I mean, like, you know, she's not like a kind of person that like makes sense to me to be like put on a pedestal or anything, but like, she's just, you know, I just like, it's just insane. Why are these guys not held to any standard? And it's all just making fun of these women. And it's like, the whole time they keep saying over and over again, all these women, even though they're in these Mormon relationships, the women make exponentially more money than their boyfriends/husbands and are the breadwinners with their like TikTok bullshit. And like these guys have the audacity to act like they're the ones in charge. And like, I don't know, guys. And yeah, and their husbands treat them like trash. Exactly. And thank you for doing a good viewer point, Marvel Snap. I'm sorry, I'm on one, but I've been I binge watched the first season of real, what is it? The real something Mormon something. It's not about women, so aren't they intended to be the center of attention, both good and bad? Well, like, yes, but there are multiple, the reason I'm mad about this in particular is that there's multiple things that come up where the guys are a part of a lot of the stuff. A lot of the times there's like, or tangential to the guys, but like they're talking about like how it's like the fact that the women are discussing it in terms like as if it was all her fault is ridiculous. Anyway, you're almost 70, not for long. And Jen's husband is all mad and it's like, you need to quit mom talk when she's literally paying for his college. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. It's literally insane. Paying for his like fucking grad school. It doesn't make any sense. Need to go D rank ahead infinite before ship. Uh-oh. But that's fine. Everyone's allowed to hit infinite before me. I didn't even hit infinite last season. No rush, no problem. I'll just keep playing. We've got about a minute and a half until the season pass giveaway. So to enter, make sure you're following me on Twitch. Type !ticket in the Twitch chat, and then hang out for like literally 1 minute to see if you win. How to get enough points for buying a ticket? All you have to do is make sure you are following me on Twitch, then you will have enough points to buy a ticket. And also make sure you spell ticket correctly when you type it. And make sure you don't have a ticket already. It's mostly a cultural thing. In Mormon culture, husbands are often treated as a second only to God in the church. They can do no wrong. Well, yeah, exactly. 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 So, add Destroyer to the winning side. Well, what if I won this? So yeah, if you don't have enough points, Crete, a lot of times it's because you haven't followed. If you follow, you'll have enough points, or if you've been gambling your points, that's a possibility, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put Hope Summers here. I'm going to hope for the best. Gamble all, I swear, yuck. Okay, well that's crazy that they're just destroying the shield. Oh my god, 416,000. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. And thank you for the follow and congrats on getting your ticket. Don't have enough points, I swear. Yuck. Okay, guys, I just can't sometimes. But okay, so we're gonna do this. I now will draw the winner, guys, except not right this second because I apparently am not on the correct window. Let's see. Giveaways. There we go. All right, guys. So, thank you for entering the giveaway, everybody. Let's draw the winner. And, okay. No winners yet. Why don't I click draw winner? Do. And Laszlo, are you here? Laszlo, 4% chance of winning and succeeded nonetheless. Love to see it. So we got Wong, but for some reason, I don't have Shuri. Oh boy. Oh boy. Making mistake. Where is Laszlo? Technically in the chat, we're gonna give Laszlo, like, what is it, like 5 minutes or whatever to show up. You could play Sarah. Oh, that would have been a good idea. All right, 6 out of 7. Okay, so this is the part where it's very important that I do this because we have, that means I'll have 9. Oh shit. Okay, 9 energy and we'll have, oh, well, congrats, Laszlo. So as long as you don't have a season pass already, in which case the code won't work for you, I will be sending you the code for the season pass. So congratulations, Laszlo. Let me go find where I put that stuff. So, all right, so why is this like that? Does that need a space there? Okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about this. That is, well, I am gonna worry about that. What is that? I might where did I even get that series of numbers from? Okay. Easy. Okay, I think I'm trying to paste something, but I keep copying over and over again. Which is really easy. It's just one of those days. Okay, anyway, hang on a second. I'm going to figure this out momentarily, and then I will send you the code, Laszlo, so congrats. So, we got Wong, and then we got Shuri. And so I'm noticing something, and it's not good. It's that this is not gonna win. So I'm gonna not do this. Yeah, I just realized that. So I'm gonna retreat. So I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, no, you're right. All of my cards are in one lane. But yeah, no, of course, Laszlo. Let me send you that code. So, and then I will do, I'm going to try to figure out when I've got some more stuff to give away. I feel like, is that, like, that's like a weird symbol. But that's, I think, what the code is. So if there's something, I've never seen one that has that symbol before. So there we go. But I'm like, there is a weird symbol at the end. Well, I told you not to play Magic there earlier. Yeah, well, I can't follow directions. So, that's just how that goes. And also, I can't be tamed. Anyway, easy. So easy. Focusing. Yeah, let's see what is my what are my stats looking like now? As of 30 minutes ago, 6-1. Let's see what it comes up with shortly. Your Taco Bell now has Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pie. You know what else, Dartsins? They have my my sister always has it at her house for me. They have, you can buy cans, like not even at Taco Bell. You can buy them at like Ralph's or something. They make cans now of alcoholic Baja Blast. They have the Code Red. They have like the, I don't know. It's pretty good. Negative Galacti. Yeah, there's some serious Galacti v Galacti. I totally blinked. So I trust that you guys are correct about that. All Galacti, Galacti, all the time. But so this time, I'm not gonna mess it up. But yeah, why would negative be good? I mean, well, I guess if it's a 4-7. Wait, yeah, 4-7 would be crazy. 5 minutes behind, so I'm watching you sign to my Twitch on my Xbox. Oh, well, you can just refresh it if it's behind on your phone. I would just get out of the stream and come back to it if it's Galactuses. Yes, indeed, indubitably. So I think I'm gonna magic mid, and I'm gonna trust that I am gonna get lucky with my Galacties being bigger. I'm the one disappointed that the top 4 decks in Infinity Gauntlet were Move, Cerebro, Arishem, Thanos, and Tech Flop. Oh, that's interesting. Or, you know, hope first. I will think about that. Like we said, oh, big jugs? Yeah, don't you want some big jugs, Tikastia? Okay. Playing Hope, following it with a card. Okay, they magic again. If Move is a top 4, you should never be disappointed. That's a good point. I mean, Move is fun. So I guess I just need to play anything on the left so that they stop getting that benefit from Adam Warlock. Not sure why I haven't been doing that, but that's okay. My Sarah is infected. It's a mirror. Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, Magic on Limbo, that's a bold move, Cotton. Yeah, they could have magicked elsewhere, that's true. Okay, 6 out of 7. So I mean, I figure we'll just well, opponent snapped. This isn't very good. This isn't very good. I don't know. Do I just run? Just give up on Wong? Yeah, that's what that was my. I mean, my figure. What I figure is I'm gonna have Galacta, and then just hope that that's like that's enough. Hope the mine are bigger. Hopefully they're not able to do Shuri, but they probably will be able to. Okay. They've got 2 infected. They have Wong. Uh-oh. They have the thing. All right, well, so they win automatically now. Unless you guys, the one card I didn't draw is Shuri. Devastating. Galactic as well. Yeah, no, I know. We're playing like basically the identical decks. Whoops. Even when I refresh and restart and reinstall the app, it's still like 5 minutes behind. What fixed it last time was restarting my internet, but tried to do that kids and caffeine, but it was still being weird. Oh, that's a bummer, Marvel Snap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Because yeah, it seemed like me restarting my stream helped everybody else, but it sounds like a you problem, unfortunately, Marvel Snap. But hopefully you'll be able to figure it out soon. Or not a you problem, but you know, your internet problem. Okay. So at this point, we're just gonna keep playing Kitty Pryde. She is not infected. Is this a bot for me? I think I deserve one. Yeah, I totally deserve one. Okay. Gonna do magic. Sounds like a you problem, Schnerp. What's a me problem? I have no problems except for when I do. Oh yeah, this is a bot. Casually playing magic to make them win the lane. No big deal. Okay. After turn 5, put a card from each player's hand here. Hope Grand Central don't screw you. I know, that's what I was just thinking about. Play Snap like it's a single player game. That's right. That's the way to do it. Saying that's it wild that you said that. Yeah, well. Call me wild. I had a margarita before streaming. Okay. After turn 5, could have put a card from each player's hand here. So I think I'm gonna play Sarah. And then we're just gonna see what happens. You know, my experience of playing Snap, from my side, it feels like I'm the only one, you know? So, okay, that's okay. That pulled Kitty, I guess. All right. Yeah, I don't know where Adam Warlock's been also. But 6 out of 7. Yeah, well. I don't even know. Yeah, it makes sense, Shuri. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I think I made an oopsie. I didn't do it, Justo. Didn't do it. But, yeah, I realize now I haven't left two spaces anywhere. And I was thinking about it. I was like, well, how am I going to be able to do that? I have 9, but I have no place to play Shuri. So that's not very smart of me, weirdly. I was playing like as if I would have room to do that, but for some reason, I don't. But the cool thing, I guess, is that, guys, it's a bot. So, like, you know, that's gonna go up. It's gonna be like 7 power, guys, okay? And, yeah, so unfortunately, I made a large or small, depending on how you frame it, mistake. And I think it's gonna work anyway. They've got 1 card in hand. I don't know about that. But well, yeah, it's definitely not Apocalypse because Apocalypse is on the board. 6? Yeah, easy, okay? Easy, well-deserved win. No mistakes there. It's okay, you made these kinds of mistakes only against the spots. Yeah, exactly. I never make these kinds of mistakes against real people, that's for sure. So should have played Shuri right. She was infected and bigger than Kitty. Yeah, there's a lot of things should have done. Yeah, yelling at my internet. Please let me watch Snare. Yeah, hopefully your internet wises up and listens sometime soon. But yeah, I know I know internet problems. It's like basically my middle name. So I wish I had this win 8 cube. I don't know why I'm getting all these win 8 cubes in a match. That wasn't a mistake. It was planned exactly. I threw Heart against a throw bot so hard that he won. I mean, you would be unsurprised, Aragon, to learn that I too have done that at least 2 times in recent memory. So no shame. No shame in that. But yeah, no, literally I am absorbed. I'm absorbed in the in mom talk, as they call it, of all the Mormon housewives. Just this world that I knew nothing of, you know? And it's one of those things where it's just like a, what do you call it? Like things that don't go together that are together erroneously. I think this is a bot for me again. I'm gonna snap. Now watch Snarpin play TFT. Try to hit 80 tomorrow, finishing the night at Snap at 77. Oh, well, congrats, Kentucky. That sounds pretty good. I came with me, but I feel like Frankie Paul is never with her kids. I think the same thing, Tika Steele. Like the other women, and sorry to get heated again, guys. The other women on the show are like, it's like they're all like, their kids are all around, and she already has kids. Where the fuck are they? It's a real person playing a Wiccan deck. Shh. Okay, well, I'm hunkering down. I gotta believe. This time, I will not play anything on the right because that's where I'm gonna do those other cards. Okay, so if I have Wong over there, yeah. No, so I can put Wong over here, and then we just need to put Shuri and Zombie Galacti. Talk about like a sporting event. It basically is. You resubscribed yesterday? I did see that, Marvel Snap, so thank you for that. 3 spaces, leave 3 spaces. So, well, but isn't one of the spaces for Wong? Because we just need Shuri, right? So it's okay to play Wong? Right? I think that's okay. I think I'm right. But nobody... What? We're just gonna find out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so the good thing about this... Well, so we need... The bad thing... Oh, that only adds it to my hand. Is there a Vegas line with the show? Yeah, there is. Or what do you mean? Or or what do you mean by Vegas line? Most Wiccan decks run either Lady Deathstrike or Cosmic Ghost Rider. Ooh. Yeah, that would be bad. That'd be bad. Okay, well, what am I doing here? Because it would be more important... Oh, I can't play... I can only play this. Yeah, I started playing earlier yesterday. Uma Musume. I'm not sure. What game did you start playing, Marvel Snap? Gambling like sporting events in Vegas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, no, and it's funny. It's funny, Mikey. It's not that funny. You guys won't think it's funny. But, like, that was the whole thing, that one of the Mormon husbands was getting super mad that his Mormon wife, like, was taken against her will to, like, a Chippendales show that she didn't even attend. And then he was, like, losing tons of money gambling. The audacity. The what's it when you say one thing and you mean another. Maybe this is a bot. I don't know. But thank you for the 5-stream streak. I'll have to stay sane. But okay, so we got Wong. We do not have Shuri at this moment. This isn't a very good idea. Oh, so I'm doing the thing again. It just play and pray. So I think I have to try to leave. I don't know. Not even with his money. It was her money. I know, she literally gave him money. It's unbelievable. Playing The Walking Dead, the complete first season. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so Sarah and Matt. Okay, so I'm having... Okay, okay. I think, because I could do... If this goes well... Oh my god, it won't go well. Just play everything not right. Yeah, I did that. That's all you have to do. Okay. Gambling is a no with Mormons too. Just leave her alone. Let her go to Chippendales. I know, right? It's not complicated. Okay, so I will put this one over here. And see what's up. But yeah, you say it's not complicated, but you try doing it while thinking a lot about the Mormon housewives or whatever, and then also playing, okay? Why is it so little? Oh, not a fan of scary, but a fan of zombies? That's interesting. Okay, someone needs to explain... Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm trying to sit cross-legged, but I can't do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Misfortune!
Doing my job as an accountant? Well... Must be nice. Having more brain components available. Anyway... Thanks for doing a good viewer point, Rikitochi. And you know what I'm gonna do, Sloth Bear? We're going to have a brief break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna spin the wheel of misfortune. So, you need to make a reality TV YouTube channel. I could never. No, honestly, because the problem with that is it's like, you have to be so up to date, and I'm not, I go through waves. I couldn't be committed all the time. The people who do that, I'm always like, these people are crazy. So, although I do enjoy discussing, I can't go all the way. TV talk. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for doing a good viewer point, left to stay sane. I will be right back, and then we're gonna spin the wheel of misfortune. And those are some outrageous emotes. But anyway, be right back, guys. Well, you know, we could either get 7 or, I mean, if we hit 10 over there, we could win because of Nebula. So this is the worst option. Definitely the less good idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, that's perfect. Literally perfection. Absolute perfection. Oh, no, that's Eternal's Arc. Wow, I'm so tired, guys. It's, still getting an output card from random stuff. I don't like buying the variants. Yeah, no, I agree. It's really fun to get it, like... Okay, embarrassingly just helped them. Embarrassingly just helped them. I can't believe that only worked out because of my zombie Scarlet Witch. Absolutely crazy. Chemicals released from blood vessels near the dura and pia in your brain that can activate nociceptors, which are the sensory fibers that let you experience pain. So in reality, it is, like I was saying, it's like the brain itself doesn't feel pain, but it's related to the vascular stuff by it. Anyway, yeah, so that's our special little science lesson. Anyway, so, you know what? That means Rosie time is over, but it's okay. Why is this not doing anything? Because we're moving into a new era, which is the fact that I'm wearing this hat. Who needs a filter when you literally are Donkey Kong? So, there's that. Alright, well, Carnage it is. I don't know where my X-23 and Deadpool keep going. They're just hiding. Carnage would be really nice right now, but oh my god! Okay. Well, I was thinking I was gonna eat my granola bar that I got, but now I realize it may end up being a song. So can't be stuffing my face while oh my god. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know about this brace thing for my little hands. Like, is it good or is it bad? I just don't know. Oh no, that's weird. I don't like that. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, let's spin the wheel. Misfortune! So, oh, I'm very much in the wrong place. Okay, well, you get the general idea. Do your roommates have regular jobs? Yes. Unlike me, my roommates have regular jobs. So yeah, they're kind of in trouble if I start singing, I suppose, but they're used to it. So, and this is like it's like a townhouse. There's technically different levels, so I'm on a different level than them, so it's not that bad. No, they all work really close now. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. Uh-oh. 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 All right, guys. So, what am I trying to say? So we're going to play Instant Expert, which means we get to do, actually, where did I put this? There's a special button for this. Oh, it's on the other page. So, I will explain it to you guys before we go to the scene. But basically, the way it works is that you guys are going to yell out, type, you know what I mean? Type some ideas for what I am the expert at. I will pick one, and then I will attempt to be in character and, answer a few of your questions as the expert that I am. This is a game I learned in improv, so I'll be practicing my improv with you all. So let me get hydrated for us, and thank you for subscribing. So here we go. Bears, we'll see. So, Snarp Unleashed. So we got one bear expert. Do we have any other ideas of what you guys would like me to be an expert on? Bears, squirrels. I will say it doesn't have to be animals. It can be if you guys insist. We can go. You need to be an expert in it or art. No, it's anything. It can be quantum mechanics, and I will pretend to be an expert in it and talk like as if I know what I'm saying, even though I don't know what I'm saying. That's black holes. and then so what's gonna happen then if Skynet? I don't even know what that is. I know I should know what that is. Metals. Okay. I'm yelling just like you want me to. I like Justia. So yeah, I think moisture. Okay. Kumquats. Time travel. All right. So you know what? Vaccines are not that one. I think time travel. I am a time travel expert, guys. So you guys are reporters, and I am on stage. I'm the time travel expert. And you guys are my audience. So, do tell, and just, you know, ask me some questions. Ask me some questions about, and I will bestow upon you the knowledge of my expertise as a time travel expert. A time travel expert. Because that is definitely a real thing. That is a real situation. We've all learned from Doctor Who. It's totally correct. So, any questions about time travel? I've got infinite time to answer them. What are your thoughts on this new anti-vax trend? Well, you know, throughout time, I've seen a lot of different things. You know, back during the plague, there was, you know, people had to wear those big masks or whatever. You know, when people don't have vaccines and vaccines are available, people die. Wrong topic. It's relevant. It's relevant, Tigastia. Time is relative. It is assumed if you go faster than light, would you travel back in time? So, actually, if you go faster than light, you do not go back in time, but, well, so my understanding, and forgive me for actually trying to do my own understanding of this, like, in reality, you don't go back into, like, you can't go faster than light because our bodies are made of particles, and when they go that fast, they're not going to recombine in the right way, right? So it's not that you would travel back in time. You wouldn't be traveling at all because you probably won't be recombining. But in terms of time travel, like, the one way that we can, without a doubt, essentially time travel is by air travel, spaceship travel. You do end up gaining or losing a little bit of time depending on which way you're going. How did you break through the problem of moving forward instead of just backward in time? Well, the good thing is it was not hard at all to learn how to move forward. We are all always moving forward. So it's easy. No problem there. This is heavy, Doc. What is a winning lottery number this week? Well, although I personally obviously have the ability to travel in time, you know, I cannot share such things. Everybody knows the things that you can't do with time travel, lottery numbers, unless you're the guy from that one Stephen King novel, or you know, having sex with your mom, unless you're the guy from Back to the Future. Assuming there are 26 dimensions, which dimension would be the dimension where time exists at all points? Where time exists at all points. Well, sharp in English, always in English, not good at other languages. So, where time exists at all points. Good question. Which horse should I bet on this week? This is a heavy job. But yeah, assuming there are 26 dimensions, which dimension would be the dimension where time exists at all points? Well, as an expert, I would suspect the 26th dimension because, you know, we have our first dimension, we got flat. Second dimension, oh shoot, I may be getting that wrong already. But you know, it's building up. Once we're on the three-dimensional, we're where we are. Fourth dimension is time. Fifth dimension is, you know, then you starts getting hard to figure out. We observe that gravity affects time. Black holes being extremely of gravity. Is time infinite or anti-infinite of time? Gravity affects time. Black holes being the extremely of gravity. Is time infinite or anti-infinite of time? So I'm pretty sure, I mean, I know because I'm an expert. Time is not infinite. We scientifically, you know, in a sense, we hope that it is, but we don't know for sure. We can't find the end of time. We have not been able to find that information. So it's not, the scientific community is not sure yet. Must tell us more about Schnurp 2099. Yes. Why do you not age when you go forward in time? Well, so if say I as an individual were to use my special time travel machine and go forward in time, I would be jumping ahead to meet, well, that's actually a good question. How do you control where you will end up? Easy. Use the TARDIS that you can program it. There's a little module in the middle. Next question. 11-dimensional space. New studies by self-proclaimed expert, as in me, says time isn't real, it's just a measuring unit. Say something about it. Yeah, well, it's, that's true. Speaking of the extremity of a black hole would time be stretched to infinite or shrunk to the opposite? In my understanding, as you get closer to a black hole, if you are the thing getting closer to the black hole, you are experiencing time going slower and slower and slower and slower. So it would be, I believe time would be I'm 60% sure time would be stretched to infinite. Should birth and death be considered the same event? From the fourth dimension, from a fourth dimensional standpoint, yes. They're the same event. Use the TARDIS, yeah. When can butterfly effect be ignored? If it can't be at all? If this butterfly effect has set into effect, does it affect others, or has the butterfly effect separate the person who triggered the effect? Excuse me. So, unfortunately, in our world, we all can affect each other, right? We're not individuals in that sense, like we're all just working on the same planet, right? So, obviously, we affect each other. How are we to believe you have actually been to your future? What do you mean, how? I am the time travel expert. Do you not see my glasses? I do this for a living, okay? So, you gotta respect it. Wouldn't going back in time create a paradox if you interacted with yourself? Yeah, that's something that's possible. It's gonna be a lot easier. Well, the thing is, it's like we're constantly traveling to the future in time. We're doing it as we speak. We're all time traveling to the future, right? But going back in time is gonna be really difficult because, you know, yeah, then if you go back in time, you could potentially change things, so then you're never born, so that automatically undoes everything. It's tricky. Wouldn't going back in time create a paradox if you, yeah, I'm reading, all right, I was trying to respect, yeah, I'm still a little stumped, guys, to be honest. You know, we at the Time Research Institute, fraudulent and deceptive, using the naive, is heat and motion related to time? Heat and motion? Heat and motion. Well, from my perspective, as a timeologist, everything is related to time. Like, from our perspectives, living within 3 dimensions on our tiny planet, you know, we're not seeing the axes of things such as, you know, motion or heat or any other kind of thing like that. It's all outside of our perception, but it doesn't mean that it's not happening and affecting time in some way. Is there a timeline where I pick Fruit Loops over Fruity Pebbles? Absolutely, Sloth Bear. Even though everyone knows Fruity Pebbles are better. And thanks for Deemer Good Beer Point helping me this. What if you went back to a time when the heat death of the universe happens? Oh wait. Sorry, DP first. What if you went back to a time when another future version of you went? Would there be 2 or 3 of you, and would that be considered time inception? So, if multiple of the same instant, well, would it be time inception? I don't think that's not the technical word we use in the biz, DP. It wouldn't be time inception. But if you went back and met another future version of yourself, it would be very important not to interact with each other in case you messed up something in your future as well as in your past. Heat and motion is related to time. When the heat death of the universe happens, will time cease to exist, or will time go backwards as heat and motion ceases to exist? So that's something that according to a video I watched recently is sort of unknown at this point. That it's unclear if it will completely cease to exist, or if some other process will begin happening that we have yet to discover the mechanics of, you know? So there's a chance that, like, we don't know if time is infinite. It could be, but it could not be. Why does Schnirp know so much about this? Schnirp likes watching science videos sometimes, but Schnirp doesn't know everything in any sense, and is probably wrong about at least half of what Schnirp is saying. But the space expert right here knows everything she's saying. Can a butterfly effect even happen? If time is linear, that means traveling back in time, anything that would happen should happen. Yeah. So, but I think a butterfly effect can happen going forward. It can't happen, like, going backwards, right? Like, but yeah, I mean, it's like, for example, like, is it not a butterfly effect that, you know, for example, Sloth Bear spins the wheel of misfortune, we get instant expert, one of you, I forget who now, said, you know, something about time travel, and then I started talking about it, and then, you know what I mean? Like, is that not a butterfly effect in itself? So can't that happen, unless I'm misunderstanding what that is? But I mean, traveling back in time, anything that would happen should happen. But yeah, I mean, that's, I guess, a different thing that goes back to the concept of determinism. And it's not that everything that has happened should happen. It's just that, yes, I personally, myself, Schnirp, argues that the world is deterministic, but most people disagree, but I think so. What happens if you go forward in time but run into a past version of you going to the same time, or even a future version of you going back to that time? One of the stronger theories of time travel is that traveling back in time to remove an event would effectively remove the reason you ventured into the past in the first place, and thus impossible. Yeah, that is a good point, Dartsins. And yeah, which answers DP's question that theoretically, yeah, if then you remove that thing, and that's sort of grappled with in the Stephen King novel, like 11-something 63 or whatever. Who's a doctor? Why is time so wibbly wobbly? It's a great question. What is your name? Time travel expert? Did you go to school for this? Yeah, well, they call me the time travel expert. My name is Dr. Schnirp. And yeah, I studied at the premier time travel academy at Hogwarts. Time travel division at Hogwarts. Is it possible that we're living in reality where everything is just a simulation? We're really in a giant Sims game? Absolutely. That is entirely within the realm of possibility. You know, there's a lot of stuff in the world. We, unfortunately, are limited entirely by our own ability to perceive, and our perceptions can be flawed. If time is relative, was R. Kelly right? That age is just a number. So, in the sense that, you know, time is relative in that, like, an age is just a number in some senses, but I think it's fair to say that when you are a 30-something-year-old man, getting with 14-year-old girls is inappropriate, sexually or emotionally. Anyway, so, I mean, time can be relative, but it doesn't mean adults who have sex with children are good. What happens if you go back and prevent yourself from becoming an expert in time travel? Do you cease to exist? Yeah. You know, that's a very good point, DP, and that's something that we at the Time Travel Academy of experts at Hogwarts have worked very hard to prevent, because yeah, it is very important. Everyone knows that you can't go back and change anything. So the thing is, the reality is that real time travel, you can't go that far back, because otherwise it's basically impossible. 10 out of 10 wheel spin. See the above. You remove the reason you ventured back in time, so you never went back in time, thus couldn't change it. Yeah, That's a very good point, Darstens. An astute observation, one might even say. There is only so much you can do when time traveling. But the good news is that, you know, being an expert in time travel at Hogwarts, we are on the cutting edge of working out all these details of how time travel works, you know? There's a theory that time is never actually moving forward and is just a series of slides in a slideshow. Yeah, and I think that's a way to sort of describe, like, assuming the fourth dimension, essentially someone from the fourth dimension looking down at us, looking down at us in the third dimension, they're just like, they could pick out a slice of what we're doing at any moment and see our whole experience as just like a slide. So yeah, I think that's a good point. There are a lot of things we can't understand in the same way that an ant walking on a piece of paper can't like perceive the whole of what we're doing, that we could be that relative to something else. Are there off-limits areas of time travel? Oh, of course. Where you change the past but only create a new branch of the multiverse, but the original timeline remains intact? Yeah, potentially. But yeah, no, there's definitely, everyone knows you can't go back in time anytime around any of the major world wars, and you can't go back in time because at least I'm trying to remember the logic, and I will admit I'm just thinking of, well, I admit nothing. I'm an expert from Hogwarts, but there is fixed points that cannot be altered. Yeah, and I think that's from that one Stephen King novel. That one Stephen King novel, but it's a date 11/27/63 or something like that. Go forward in time facing backwards. Are you really traveling backwards in time? See, you can't really move forward in time facing backwards because it takes your whole self there. It doesn't really matter. Time doesn't respect which way you're facing. Baby Hitler problem. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A baby Hitler problem, which is what it all often comes down to at the Time Institute here. But anyway, I'm very busy, got places to go, people to see, times to be. So me, the time expert from Hogwarts, will be seeing myself out. But thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What happens if you go to the future but there's no world to travel to due to annihilation or some other doomsday type event? Yeah, then you're kind of just stuck. The weirdest Marvel Snap match. Agreed. Hold up, I need my tinfoil hat. Don't worry, I've got extra. Anyway, let's get back to Snap. But yeah, no, it's a fun game, and I will admit, yeah, it's hard. I messed up staying in character a bit. But Bruce Banner's MCU quote: "If you travel to the past becomes your future, and your former present becomes a past, which can't now be changed by your new future." Yeah, it's a problem, and it's easily brushed aside when you're in any kind of sci-fi scenario. But yeah, plan to go back in time and choose another wheel spin option. Yeah, I think I might be past. I might be past that. Okay, why can't I ever make this go the right way? I'm Schnurp, the time traveler, and this is my TED Talk. Exactly. Exactly. Look, I got a peek and a mystery. So that's just that. I need to stay hydrated after all that time talk. But yeah, no, in reality though, the thing, my actual understanding about like time travel is that, like, essentially, like, it would, like, aside from the fact that we're all always traveling through time and the fact that we all could theoretically go in a spaceship going the proper direction and then come back to Earth and be a little bit younger than our, like, for example, I have an identical twin. I could be a little bit younger than her by more when I come back to Earth after going a certain direction around the world and coming back. But it's like, we're talking like a few seconds. And I don't know that there's ever going to be a way to sort of like time travel aside from things that are like very, like maybe minutes max in terms of like catching up on time or losing time or whatever, you know? A lot of paragraphical reading. I'm not sure what that means, Marvel Snap. Howdy. Wait, you have an identical twin? I sure do. I do have an identical twin. Yes, I will be babysitting her kids on Monday. So there you go. Or it's gonna be so fun. I get to take the younger one to her dance class, and that means I get to watch her dance class, and it's just cute. So I made a really bad choice of where to put Hope. Still don't know which one's the evil one. You'll never know. Okay, I'm really bummed about how this went. But yeah, everyone asks who's evil. No, nobody's evil. Okay, so annoying. So annoying. Crazy thing is people have these in-depth conversations in quantum physics daily. Yeah, or I mean like talk about or like are trying to solve the problems we're talking about, you mean, DP? Oh. That was an interesting idea. How much time per week do you have to invest in shaving your goatee, evil twin? That's a great question. Man, I just can't believe that I messed this up. So we have Wong. What a mess. What an absolute mess. What a mess. Here's the third triplet is the evil one, exactly. And thanks for dealing a good viewer point, Lone Star. How's it going? All right, we got Zombie Galacti. Waffle for the win. We got a waffle situation. So, is this on reveal? Yeah, technically. Okay, but we've got turn 5. That means... Alright, so that means I'll put one of these over here. And then do Shuri, and then we do Zombie Galacti, and it's gonna work. Does your twin just like you in terms of memory? No, her memory's better because she didn't have a brain hemorrhage, so she's got a better memory than goes without saying, almost. But yeah. So we got this, and then we got this one. Boom. Couldn't find my departure music for a second. Oh well, I'm glad you were able to find it. But yeah, no, my sister's got a technical better memory than. I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Did I do the thing?
It's time for another chat quiz.
Oh, look,
brought to you by Frosty Tools. Chatter ex-Prof Oaks had some strong opinions on Mountain Dew, calling the original flavor piss. However, they conceded that the original flavor is actually good for mixing with what specific type of liquor. Was it A, vodka? Was it B, gin? Was it C, whiskey? Or was it D, tequila? Type the letter of the answer in chat when you're ready.
This is tough. Okay. I feel like I want to say it's gin because I don't like gin. But I would say the answer is tequila. But is it whiskey? My heart. I hate this. I feel like it's D. I think if I was asked that question I had to answer, I would say D. Seems like the right answer to me.
Sorry.
No!
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The answer was
correct.
C, whiskey.
I don't listen at all.
The current
Whiskey
score
doesn't
is
make any sense to
Chat
me.
13, Schnip 13. A big thank you to this round's sponsor,
Guys,
ex-Prof Oak X.
We
hope you enjoyed
falling
playing
behind.
and see you again soon.
I'm falling behind. Yeah, I mean, whiskey, I feel like, in fairness, and see you, Tigastia, if you did the bye. I feel like whiskey's probably my second favorite alcohol to tequila. But still just devastated. Yeah, I don't listen to anybody apparently. I don't listen to chat as all either. It doesn't talk to me. Woman after my own heart. Guys. Okay. So I will put my Adam Warlock over here because I don't know what the right location is gonna be. I just remember Shrimp listens, but it's destined to forget 2 minutes later. That's right. Tequila and whiskey are peak. Yeah, I think in terms of my experiences of like having well, I'll lose out on a little bit of surge ability, but I still think this is better. Although I've been on a bourbon and vodka vibe for at least a few months, yeah, I just can't. I can't with vodka. It's just, I mean, I guess it's fine mixed with stuff, but you know, the one I really can't is gin. Not a fan. Okay, so look, I got Hope, I got Kitty. Then, since I have Adam Warlock, I just need 2. And they magic, which helps me. Vodka shots are like nothing. Well, so I will say, yeah, the craziest thing, like I recently, I had some like really, really expensive, well no, it was tequila, but I like tequila already. It's like, the really expensive stuff, it's like, if it's good, you don't taste a thing, which is crazy. Okay, so we've got Sarah, and then we've got Kitty, and then we do Shuri. So then on 6, okay, I think I'm seeing it. Telling someone else that anything below 45% might as well be a safe drink. That's crazy. Hated vodka and gin for the longest time, but now vodka just tastes like nothing. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I don't have that experience. Sarah, Kitty, and Woody. I did not do that, but I think it's okay. All right, I guess waffle time is over for now, but we love the waffle. Okay, wait, so we've got, this is 6 out of 7. Got Galacta. So Shuri is not affected, so I'm doing something wrong. Okay. I'm messing up, guys. I'm having a brain fart. Wong? Nakia. Actually, no. Let's put Nakia over here. Magic over here. Then we put Shuri over here. Because then we have 2. Yeah. This is it. This is it, guys. No, nobody say anything. I'm gonna fix it. A waffle fart? Okay, wait, we're taking this one off for now. But great redeem. Love the waffle. Do you not remember Wong? I remember Wong. Me and Wong were like this. Okay, so we have Shuri, we have the Wong, so we specifically Wong first and then Shuri, and then Zombie Galacti is gonna be some amount of power. We do that, and then, you know, yeah, we're just gonna do this for funsies because why not, even though they're not gonna be affected by the Zombie Galacti thing. Wow, look at that big Zombie Galacti. Oh, shoot. No, they are affected even when they're not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this what I do? Do I do this emote? Do I do this emote now? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is outrageous. I did it, guys. That is insane. Absolutely insane. And Yeah, I'm sorry. My win rate's still 70%. Yes, I'm still playing against bots. Let's try to get to the 80s and see if we can change that. Unify the card in hand. It seems absolutely insane. Gone. I don't understand. And hey there, Bellers. How's it going? Literally. Play the Gauntlet event. I did not. Honestly, I totally didn't. And yeah. How did you do in the Gauntlet? They said what just happened. That was a human. Oh yeah, that was a human. Unreeled in hand and deck. Yeah, it's totally wild. But so yeah, I guess that if you were to do something like, you know, to play it early, what's that card? Wave. It's like you're kind of screwed then. Why not Zabu left? Because then it gets negative. I couldn't do that to my Zabu. But although I guess because they will change. Assuming I do everything right. C3 winning was wild. No, I didn't play either. It takes far too long. I agree. That's my problem too, Bellers. And I feel like the first few gauntlets, I always participated, but then you know I started just kind of being like, oh gosh, you know, it's a lot. To Galacti, yeah. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. That domain is rough. Yeah, it's not ideal, but I might draw magic or not. Okay, so I'll just play Sarah over here. Hope for the best. If I play any more than an hour at a time, I start to go crazy. Yeah, I'm set. I do it 4 hours when I stream, and I can totally do that. But I mean, no, sometimes I'll play for a longer time than that. But I find it's different because I'm talking to all you guys, so it's like it's more like hanging out and also playing. But if I was just playing by myself, I feel like I agree. I would never really play for more than like an hour. So I played Sarah. That means I can just play Zombie Galacti, which means all my stuff. This is bad because that helps their Hydra Stomper. Yeah, I think I have to go. I have to agree with the leaving thing. Escaped. Yeah, still 72.2% win rate. I guess it probably technically just went down after doing this, but that means you leave. Hey, I'm on my way out, guys. I'm out of here. It's not a good hand, yeah. Well, this, oh. Wow, that kind of hurts that it threw away my hope. My hope is gone, guys. My hope is gone. Gotta love a boomer snap forcing you to give only one cube when they might have had two. Yeah, I have to agree. But yeah, no, I think even had they not snapped, I feel like that was going to be a probable leave. Actually, the deck needs a lot of work. A lot to work and easy to counter. Not if you believe, Justo. You just gotta believe. And have heart. You have to have heart. So there. Whoa. I don't understand why they keep making more Spider-Man variants. This one's nice. There's way too many Spider-Man variants. Fog and you got there, Nihilus. That's not how that works. No, you just gotta believe. Why is this vulture so ugly? What? What? There are some questionable variants. I have too many blades. Oops. Well, alright. Give up on that because I clicked out of it. Alright. Okay. We got hope. Alright, so can't play magic on nowhere. Spidey 2099 from the early 90s. Oh, thank you, Jits. Yeah, why? There was one of them that had just like a very prominent bulge, which I found somewhat off-putting, to be completely honest. I don't know. That set of cards in the shop was questionable in terms of their being cool. Okay, so on reveal doesn't happen on nowhere. So I'm gonna just magic murder roll. I love the tarot card variants. I agree. They're really cool, DP. I similar to how I feel about the noir variants. I like how they look. Bulges were very popular in the comics at that time. Fair enough, Jetstream Sam. Yeah. It's just like why is that necessary? But hey, who am I to judge? So 4 out of 7. Let's do Hope and Kitty. I mean, I guess that's the thing. You want boys to identify crazy. Okay, this is definitely a bot for me. Yeah, yeah. I think so too. Left? Oh yeah, left would have been a good idea. Well, oh no. Making mistakes, as one does. Ignoring, leaving 3 spaces again. That's right. That's my job. Okay. Well. Yeah, specifically leaving 3 spaces on the Hope Summers lane. Is that what everyone's trying to tell me? This isn't a bot. It was a bold play putting Monsieur negative into nowhere. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So 6 out of 7. Well, so we need Zombie Galacti to show up. All right, I'm thinking real hard. Everybody just don't say anything, okay? Just don't say anything. I'm believing in it being a bomb. That would have been a good idea, but I didn't. So everybody, no, you just need to leave 3 spaces in a place where it's good to play Wong. Okay. Alright, that's weird. This won't work. Well, alright. So how about this? 6 plus 6, 12. 15. More than 14. If the bot just skips, I lose. If it doesn't, the bot's probably not going for 2 lanes. I'm sending it. If I lose, I don't know. I'll put on a stupid filter. So I am choosing to believe. surely it will have used all of its energy. That's 5. 2. That should be 7. So easy. Oh, we'll really want to win one lane. Luckily, it was one of those bots. A well-deserved 8 cube win. Don't anybody question that. Play 6 cost cards. Spend energy. That's doable. Whoops. Oops. Yeah. No further comments. Too easy, kind of. Why would I say that? Let's knock on wood. Yeah, I literally just keep thinking about the stupid, the secret lives of Mormon housewives or whatever. Just wild. Absolutely wild. So, note to self, leave room for some cards that I'm supposed to play. Which ones? I'll never remember. Okay, Hope Summers, important. Uh-oh. Gonshu. That's a crazy get. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So I think I want to play Nakia here. And then Sarah here. Oh boy. And I'm gonna be smart and nothing's gonna go badly. Okay, so this must be Hela, I guess. Why do they have... Maybe not. Maybe not. Find out.
All you need.
Interesting.
Snirp.
And thank you for the follow.
Snirp is all you need.
Oh my god! Oh my god, guys. This is why you never leader. Is this a funny joke? Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's, you know, maybe it's not over. For some reason, we haven't seen their Hela get discarded, which usually that's like what I hope for, but okay, so why are none of these cards, why are not a single of these cards, none of these cards are affected by yeah, I guess I have to go because none of these cards are, you know, marked or whatever he does, you know, galactied all over. Corvus killed them all. Damn it, Corvus. Okay. Seem to be Helicarrier player, not Hela player. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You are also transformed one into leader. Oh yeah, right. That was so that was for research purposes. I thought it was gonna stay being like marked or whatever, but it obviously wasn't. Instead of your non-galactic card. I just assumed that it would stay being a galactic card. But again, I guess I've learned my lesson for now. I might forget my lesson. Anyway. Research was not successful, guys. I'm going to... So Adam Warlock, not affected. Nakia, affected. Zabu, not affected. You saw it for the past like 2 to 3 games. Oh, I did? You saw the Hulk location? Or you mean like... All right. So, 14 should pull ahead for now. Oops. All right. We're gonna draw Shuri. Well, at least my thanks, Sai. Yes, I'm eating a protein bar. I'm hungry. Well, let me think. I think I'm just gonna retreat. Oh, maybe I didn't update the stream title. But giveaway ended for today, but there will be another one tomorrow. My card's still in deck. Like, wait a second, is my thing covering? How many cards are still in the deck? 3? I'm just gonna leave. I don't think this is gonna work. But thanks for doing a good point, Sai.
Escaped.
I like their title. Sucks to be bathed in cosmic radiation. Oops.
I am Ego.
All right, let's do it. Ego will definitely not fuck this up.
Victory.
Yep, no fun. Phone is dying. Uh-oh. Wow, Bellers. You leave on Ego? How could you? You gotta... Even if you're rank 99 in 1 cube, you gotta just fist bump and snap and go for it. It's a rule. You go play your first 2 powers into the lane with two dinosaurs. I know. No, you're right. I mean, it can be painful. Yeah, Ego always has a plan.
Avengers!
This is a bit of a mess. Alright. I'm playing on chocolate on my face. There's like chocolate on a power bar. Protein bar, not a power bar. That's a brand. Made Ego that way so both players auto snap and retreat is disabled. That'd be crazy. Alright, so 5 out of 6. About Sarah. Wait, I should have done magic. What was I thinking? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that?
All systems go.
Yeah, this isn't any good. Yeah, this is terrible. Why would I do this? All right, let's get out of here. But no, you know, if they had it so that on Ego, you automatically were forced to snap, people will be so pissed because it prevents you from playing the game. And I think they would be right to be pissed. But I still think it's a fun... I still think it's fun. Like, I feel like, you know, like I saw even... I was watching a video on Reddit of someone playing Arc Raiders, and like someone basically like they were playing solos or something, or they were playing solo in like a place where other people weren't playing solo, and like some random person was like dying because some other person was bullying him, and he just went and like killed the whole team and then revived the other team and just like got out of there like just cuz. Like, I think, what is my point being? Like sometimes there's I don't know what I'm trying to say. And hey there, Elemental One. Faith that Ego's doing their best to lose. Yeah. Cannonball rules. I agree. If this person isn't playing Cannonball, that's pretty funny. Yeah, it's been days, Elemental One. How's it going? Okay, so Surge is not affected. Zabu's not affected. That's not very good. Yeah, how am I? I just can't stop thinking about... I can't stop thinking about the real lives of Mormon housewives. That's how I am. Alright, so we got Hope. We got Kitty, which means that I've got... That means I got... I got a lot of Vibranium, which is not ideal. But all these cards are going to move anyway, so I'm going to just deal with it. And thanks for doing a good viewer point, Dr. Gamer. How's it going? So, Bellers, at this point, for the good viewer points thing, I do not, if that's what you're looking for, I don't yet have any rewards for that. I want to make something that does something fun in chat when you reach a certain amount, but I haven't gotten around to it. So, there you have it. Alright, so all these cards are going to move. Hopefully, this is going to go well, but I don't know about helping them out with that. Alright, oh my god, I thought there was something on my shirt. Ticket. Well, I would say refresh your stream because the giveaway has ended for today. I will be back with another one tomorrow. But no more giveaways for today. Oof. Is that good that I'm full in the middle? It's like a little embarrassing. I think. I'm not sure. Well, that's weird. I don't have any zombie galacti, so I guess I gotta go. Gonna get out of here. Yeah, you never know. That's a good point, Bellers. Giveaway, yeah. You missed the season pass giveaway for today, Elemental One. But I will have another one tomorrow. And I also have, I guess I'll just be giving one thing away every day for the next number of days, just for funsies. But all right, see ya, Kentucky. And thank you for reaching your 3-stream streak, Dr. Gamer. Did I say that already? I just have no. It's weird. I just consistently have no sense of memory. Sense of memory? Is that the way you phrase it? No memory. Time my team plays tomorrow night. Well, what time? It's funny because I always decide like right ahead of time. It's kind of, I guess it's like I can't be tamed. Today I drew the winner at 10 p.m. and opened the giveaway at 9:30. I might do it a little earlier than that tomorrow, like the hour earlier. So sometime around then. Yeah, who is your team? I am also curious, Elemental One. What team is that? Or do you mean you're playing on a team or like you're watching? Important questions. Okay. I have Hope Summers. I have Kitty Pride. If I could just draw... Wait a second, where's that? Oh no, I have Adam Warlock. That's who I need. The Steelers... No, I definitely can't be playing for the Steelers. Watching the Steelers, I assume. Oh. Shit, they just ruined... They ruined everything. They ruined everything for me. Hey, you never know. That's a good point, Bellers. But you know, I love that Element One because you know I used to live in Pittsburgh, and I am of the belief. Basically, all the Pittsburgh teams are like kind of the best teams, except the Lakers are the best basketball team. All right, so 5 out of 7. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna play everything here so that on 6 I can play Kitty and Shuri. Go LeBron, Lakers, boo. Yeah, see, everyone's got opinions, you know. All right, so they have Stardust, but I don't have to put anything anywhere in particular, so... Okay, doing this incorrectly. Okay. This one. We do this. And we've got... Yeah, I think this is good. Don't really follow American sports being from the UK. How good are the Steelers? You know... Yeah, they're like an American football team, so they're not it's not, you know, everyone else in the world calls the game where you use your foot with the ball football, but in the United States we call the game where you use your hand with the ball football. So yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I don't know if wait a second. They ended the game early, or am I not paying attention? Okay. I think I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot about Merlin doing that, and I should have known they had Merlin, so... Definition of mid, but when playing locked in, no one can beat him. Football here is very different. We use our feet, yeah. Which, you know, makes sense when you really think... You don't even have to really think about it. You can just think about it a little teeny bit. makes a lot of sense. Who would have thought? But yeah, it's funny. But let me see. What was I thinking about sports? I don't know. Yeah, sports are just whatever. If anything, the only sport that I kind of enjoy for some degree is basketball. Everything else, I just feel like they get too hurt. Like, yeah, basketball players get injured as well, but I just feel like it's just not as bad as the other sports. And that's how and I used to play basketball like a lot on like the playground as a kid. So I'm like I get basketball, but soccer, I'm just like, soccer and football, not so much. Not from LA, so I cannot back any of them, even though I live here. Oh, you're in LA, Mr. Hawkeye. So are you the person who lives in LA, but you're telling me you don't care about the Lakers? How could you? Yeah, the crazy thing is like the Lakers. So LA has two NBA basketball teams. Like, if you don't watch the Lakers, like I've been to more Clippers games than I've been to Lakers games. Like there's literally two basketball teams in LA. It's crazy and unnecessary. That's too many. That's too many teams. Back in the early 90s, I played a baseball video game called RBI. That was cool. I used to play as the Tigers just because Tigers are cool. The solid reason for picking Bellers. I agree with that thought process. Okay, check this out, guys. I think this, yeah, this makes sense. After turn 4, yeah, we'll try to win this lane. 2 LA football teams. There's 2 LA football teams? I thought there was just one, the Rams or whatever, right? Telling me there's 2, unless you were referring to like soccer and football. 2 LA football teams? You're right, Rams and the Chargers. That's crazy. Seems unnecessary. Used to get Chargers tickets back in the day. As a player was my teammate. In college. He broke my tibia, fibula, and foot, so he always felt bad. Oh. Well, that's the hard thing when you do sports like that, where you're sort of invariably gonna end up like injuring each other, unfortunately. But yeah, Chargers are now in LA. Yeah, why is LA stealing all the teams, you know? Warlock left. That would have been a good idea, but I didn't do that. Oh, well, that almost worked well. Yeah, so no hope. But on 6, maybe, I don't know. 2 LA baseball teams as well. I think that seems excessive, but at the same time, there are more people in LA than in a lot of states. So I guess it's like it's not actually that weird when I think about population. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm getting okay. Okay. We got Hope. We got Kitty. We got Shuri. Okay, so undo that. First, we do Nakia. Then we got Hope. We got Kitty. We got Shuri. Then we're gonna have Zombie Galacti. Where are my cards that are affected? They're all mid. So we're going for mid and left, and I think it's gonna be good.
I see.
I hope. There's still one more turn. Name only Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I know, that was so late for broadcast money. Yeah, that's interesting. It's our baseball team, the Diamondbacks and the Marlins. I'm trying to remember some of the other animals from that game. Sounds good to me. It's As far as I'm concerned, yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so there's like a bunch over there. Oh, no, we gotta do that first. But then I've learned that because even though this happens after, we're good. You were right. Guys, I think this deck is way too good, and I'm excited for the opponent to agree with me.
We are the future.
Look at this. 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 Look at this power. Look at it.
Victory.
Wow. Just wow. Easy. Easy for now. All right, my win rate has gone down from 73 to 59. Still decent. Still decent. And what's up, Elemental One? I believe 2 LA hockey teams. That's just, again, way too many sports teams. But I guess I keep saying that, and then I keep thinking, no, it's like there are so many people in LA. It does make sense. Like, what do you do if there's a bunch of people? Well, but the thing that's weird then is it's like there's so many people in the city of LA. Why don't they just pick people who are from that city to... Is everyone's daily cards the same? No, I think it's technically different. Yeah, I think they're random. Yeah, it's bad that they liked the rocks, so I'll play Sarah. We need magic stat. Magic. All right, so we got Zabu, who's going to be a zombie. Okay. And then, I don't know, something great's gonna happen. Why is my zombie Galacti so little? We'll figure that out. Don't even have 15% of the variant, but given some variants constantly, I'm getting short. I'm only short maybe 10 cards, so I start seeing the same ones over and over. Oh, I know what you mean, Lone Star Hawkeye. Yeah, it does. Like, there are so many, and then, yeah, it does feel like there's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well... Yeah, I don't think this wins, so I gotta go. Yeah, I didn't really consider how big those rocks were gonna be for them. So that was a little oopsie. And using this avatar made me think it was a bot, and it totally... Well, if that was a bot, that was a very clever bot. All right, have Kitty Pryde, have Hope Summers. Okay. Ooh, cards here repeat their on reveal ability. So, yeah, getting Zabu and putting Zabu on Valhalla, that'd be good. Interesting. Well, yeah, this isn't exactly the best, but yeah, anything on reveal? Okay. Well, we're just gonna put Hope Summers on the... I hate this. Okay, no, we just need room for this, so it's fine. I don't like that they have Adam Warlock. It makes me think they're doing the same thing as me. Alright, well maybe... Actually... I'm not gonna be winning here. Okay, weird idea, kinda. Yeah, what about Adam Warlock on... Oof, I don't know about that Captain Marvel. Yeah, it was actually really pointless how I played that, wasn't it? But that's okay, I guess, is what I tell myself. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna put Sarah over here. Not very much. Yeah, I mean, my Sarah is gonna change everything when she turns into a zombie. So, Kitty Pryde also will turn into a zombie. And it has just occurred to me that my zombies are only 4 power, which means this isn't gonna win. So I will be leaving now. Nobody look. So, everything's fine.
Escaped.
Nobody's thought. But no, just, I don't know. I will admit, after playing this deck more, perhaps, you know, maybe it's not the best, but technically I've been, all things considered, climbing with it today. So we accept those. Oops, what's this? Too many windows open. All right. Boom. Zabu. Unstoppable. And top tier jazz band. Okay, I'm gonna snap. I think this might be a real person. But I want to believe. Uh-oh. Velcro everywhere. Okay. Literally Velcroing myself. Okay. So, yeah, I think Adam Warlock first, because they're probably not that not super likely to play over there. Yes, good choice. I snapped already. Beautiful. So, ooh. Alright, so the problem is if I... So annoying. So, I guess I'm gonna have to forgo the raft. Because... boy. Alright. Love those discards. Okay, so I just need Kitty Pryde. I'm gonna play Hope first, because I gotta believe. We just need Kitty Pryde. That's all I need. Kitty? Oh my god. Speak of the devil. So, easy. For some reason, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna Kitty and then Shuri and then Zombie Galacti, and hopefully I'll draw, I don't know, I think hopefully I'll be able to play Surge 2 to fill in Mojo World just in case. I think I did the math right, but I did it really quick and in my head. So, we're just gonna see. So, we got Shuri. We're gonna have 9 power. No, we don't have 9 power? Okay. Well, okay, they don't, luckily, they can't do the math. Neither can I. No big deal. Easy spending energy. All right, well, we can play 5-cost cards. How am I doing on missions right now? Where did we go? Okay. I'm making my way up the thingamajigger. You guys know what I mean. The, you know, the ranky thing. The ranky thing. Oops. Okay. Alright, so I do feel a little bummed. Read Karl Marx. Poof, no more head wound. I wonder if those two things are meant to be related, but yeah, it does. Oh, well, this is a perfect place for Adam Warlock on Atlantis, because then he should, as long as they don't play anything. Wait, that's weird. Why are they playing something over there? Oh, man. That absolutely ruined my entire plan. Okay, why is it always my Hope Summers that gets discarded? I don't understand. So I'm going to throw Zabu into the Quantum Tunnel. Yes, I already regret it because he's special. But I'm going to play Kitty Pryde on the right. Oh, all right. There is no Quantum Tunnel thanks to the opponent. Absolute insanity. Insanity, I tell you. Insanity. Okay. So, I'm gonna magic the flood lane and then also play my Kitty Pryde. I think this is gonna work because as long as I can get Zombie Galacti, right? It's gonna be 4 power, which will beat their 3 power, except it's not gonna work. Yeah, oh my god, this is all bad. This is all bad, guys. I don't know what to say. Huh. Is what I say to that. There's no point in Galacta. I just... Why do they hate me? Next turn is the last turn, cards can be played here. But so I played Sarah, so there's a chance. That's a weird looking Zombie Galacti, okay? It's weird. It's weird looking. Okay. Yeah, where's the thinking? The thinking emoji. All right, I'm getting out of here. People sure know how to suck all the fun out of the game. Yeah, and I guess this is what people were talking about earlier, Bellers, that, like, everybody's just doing obnoxious... Apparently this is the deck that people are doing in, like, the 80s and up or whatever. But I guess 74 we're getting close enough to the people who hate fun. What deck? Basically the deck where you lock down with, what's that card? The one that lets you play on locked down areas. Shoot, what's it called? I can't think of it. Like... I can't think of what it's called. Yeah, Lockjaw Storm, War Machine, Legions. Thank you, Bellers. Yeah, War Machine. That's the one I was trying to think of that I couldn't think of. Wow, extra magics. So I want to play Hope Summers first. So I don't want to mess around. Tech and Super Scroll. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That is a compelling idea going against that. But this seems like a pity bot for me. So imagine Hobgoblin on Lemuria. Oh, no way. No way. No way. Sorry, I'm getting a little upset. But this is okay, I think. But do they want to snap? Do I? Ooh, what even is snapping when you really think about it, you know? All right. I don't think they like me very much. But 2 can play at this game. What's even better is having Rogue and swiping War Machine's power if you can predict it and not have priority. Yeah, that's the real play for sure. All right, so much for this. We're gonna just do Sarah and Zabu here because we've got a 1 in 4 shot of getting the card that I want. So, but even then, how is this gonna work? It's not gonna work. Legion is overdue for a rework. There are just too many ways to use them in ways that prevent play and tactics that prevent players from playing their cards is something Second Dinner has said they want to reduce. That's true. Yeah. Okay. So I've got like precisely enough to have, whoa, 6 power zombie Galacti. It's going to be unstoppable. It's going to be 6 power, guys. That's going to give me -2 power over here. How can this not, you know, it's going to be 7 power on the right, guys. This is serious. Boom. Uh-oh. That's by 12. That's by 11. Easy win. Easy win. But no, that's a good point, though, about Legion. That in the same way that they're trying to prevent stuff like that. Yeah, that was a definite win by 1. War Machine is only ever seen in this deck, so making him a 5 cost might seem a bit unfair, but I think it's the easiest way to stop these toxic shenanigans. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, because then he could just do the thing where it's like you can play him on 5 and then that lets you play Infinite on 6 without having to skip. And that's like, that's enough value, I think. Give all cards another location +1 power. Place all locations. Well, I like the draw card one. So Adam Warlock it is. Rude. Super rude. Yeah, where's my Hope Summers? I shouldn't have played Wong. Maybe it's okay. Oh my god. There she is. So it's magic or nothing. And Kitty Pryde pretending this is gonna work, but it's just not gonna work. Symbiote Spider-Man? No, that's a superior Spider-Man. At the start of each turn, you get +1 energy if you have any cards with increased power in play. Other problem is how second dinner have massively buffed move and nerfed the anti-move clog deck, so I understand the rise of lockdown. No, that's a good point, Bellers. It's like, yeah, given the changes that have been made recently, yeah, how could it not end up being the case, I guess. So wait. So how do I do this? So yeah, give all cards in your hand. So that gives us extra 2 power, so that's like 9. What happened to... No, I guess the most important thing. Ah, shoot. I don't think this is gonna work. Don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, specifically because I didn't have Hope Summers out, but I was acting like I did. So that's a big reason why that's not gonna work. As a move player, maybe I just have an awareness bias where I notice it more, but I've experienced quite a few players still running cards like Merc despite the nerf. Interesting. Yeah, how is this gonna... Yeah, I think I just need to leave again. I was getting the order right for a while. and then I stopped getting the order right. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We'll continue on. Still at 75. Still on my way. Slowly. Not particularly surely. Alright. This time, I'm gonna get the cards in a good order. Uh-oh. If they get my important cards, if they get my special cards, I'll be so upset. Alright, well, I'm gonna play their Craven because they're obviously playing Move. And touche, they play my Surge. Okay. So we can buff our cards in hand. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Wow, look at that power. Look at that power. Okay, there's another Mercury. I'm a little scared. They snap.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Schnurplax. Okay, guys. And thanks for that Redeem Lone Star Hawkeye. Oh, Honor of That. We're just gonna put Hope mid and hope for the best. I did mess that up, however. As I am often doing.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Hold a Craven. There we go. So they do get something good. But we just do Sarah, Kitty Pryde, maybe we draw Shuri, and then that means on 6, we have 8, and that might work. Spring Mercury, where is there she is, yeah. There she is. Wow, how could they... Would Sarah on camera charge reduced by 2? No, because Sarah's just an ongoing card. unfortunately. So they just like ruined my life there, more or less. Yeah, cool that you have Shuri, and then I mean, well, I think that actually, I'm just gonna do this because that's gonna be 20 mid, and then yeah, that's only gonna be don't let's not talk about what's gonna be on right, but hopefully it'll work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there he is. You know, I truly... So, I guess the hard lesson that I've learned is that, not that I'm able to get the zombie Galacti thing to work, but the hard lesson I've learned is that even if these cards were affected before, they won't be affected. Man, this would have worked... Man, whatever. Yeah. I don't know about that one. That's okay. Alright. Let's get a, you know, a good win or two more. Let's see how this is doing. 58%. Alright, I guess it's going down. Let's see if it updates. Someday it'll update. I just want stop complaining. That's a good username. The game, stop complaining. Ooh, ongoing effects here are doubled. That's like speak of the devil. Kind of. Okay. So, let's just... Well, actually, let's do Galacta over here. And then... Alright. I'm thinking a little bit, not a lot, because I wouldn't want to hurt myself. So... Alright, we got Wong on Onslaught Citadel that we can potentially, assuming, I mean, I have some ideas. They might not work out.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, that does make me a little upset that they did that. But I think it's okay. So we'll play Kitty to get the Galacta buff. Play Magic. Hope that this is enough. They need to stop doing this. Where is my zombie Galacti?
Opponent snapped.
So I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting my zombie Galacti. They may run to Cosmo. They wouldn't dare. Yuck. They would not dare. They couldn't. They wouldn't. There's no way they're placing a Cosmo right there. Oof. Alright. I guess just as bad. But, it's still okay. It's still okay. We still get 1 Shuri. If, oh my god. There it is. What does this do for me? Oh, that's weird. Nothing? How do I make this work? Well, yeah, no, this still, I mean, it's like, that's a big number over there. But then they're still gonna have at least 6. I think I gotta go. But those are great emotes, Sloth Bear. I was feeling so good. I was feeling so good about that, you know? And then things just went so bad. Ah. Whoa, wait a second. If I play Kitty Pryde on cloning vats, is that gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Oh, it's a zombie Galacti Kitty Pryde. Whoa. And we get Onslaught Citadel again, like as like a redo. This one seems to also be it. Really great card to play against, not as good to play with. You're just gonna watch, Bellers. It's gonna be so good. Okay. Okay, I'm getting excited. Why didn't they play Victoria? Oh, because they want more Victoria hands. Okay, no. I think I don't know. I don't think, nor do I know. All right. So, where do I need things to be ongoing and doubled? I guess so that's where I want like Sarah and Wong and everything. So what am I putting there? Okay, there's my hope. Pulling bats against a hand deck, likely a retreat. It's true, but like, what if? Okay, so we got Wong. I got 2 Hope Summerses. Like, what if this worked? Do you have Symbiote Spider-Man? Do you think you could do something with him and Galacti? I do have Symbiote Spider-Man, but I haven't tried it. I just desperately want to try to make this work. And I think you guys are probably right that it's a bad idea. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm still staying in here. Okay, fine. No Wong. But I played something else. It's Shuri, which doesn't help me as much because it's only going to be 8. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there's gonna be 2 over here, which will be, I don't know. I can't do math. I'm gonna pretend that I did the math, which 42, it's a big number. Just doing that. 24 doesn't quite cut it. That's suspicious. Of course, my play would have worked great had they not dared to Cosmic Ghost Rider me. But give him one of these. Anyway. Alright. Fine. Maybe I need to quit while I'm ahead, except I missed that boat because I'm behind now. But it's okay. Or well, I guess technically, I mean, still a positive win rate, but it doesn't, not good. Speed into Onslaught for even more pain. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And you know, I guess the hard thing to deal with this game sometimes is like, when things are theoretically a great setup for me, like when they look that way, that often means they're going to be great for the opponent too. And that, you know, it's something you kind of have to look out for. I've noticed, in case anyone else, you know, hasn't caught that before. So, all right, let's put Hope over here. Who am I going to sacrifice on mid? I guess there's my Zabu, but the problem is Zabu is a problem. These locations are bad. Oh, that's what that's for. Yeah. 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 Looks like a generous bot. It better be. It better be. Oh yeah, there's Daredevil. Okay, alright. Gotta believe. Great bots. Great bots think alike. All but your highest cost here are destroyed. Well, we don't want to do that. So I'll place Sarah over here. Gotta believe. How is this gonna work? Where's my Shuri? Where is my Adam Warlock? Right there in hand. Okay, that kind of sucks. Okay, wait. Undo. We do Wong, Shuri. Okay, no, so then first... Okay, thinking. We do Adam Warlock, which is unnecessary. We do Wong, Shuri, and then Zombie Galacti. I think it's gonna be fine. This is it. My poor boy Daredevil, almost exclusively relegated to being a bot indicator. It's true. Oh my god, what if they... Okay, alright, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I snapped already. Okay, this is the one, guys. This is the one. So we got one. Oh no. So do Zombie Galacti first. We got this. We got this. Okay. And Mancer needs a huge adjustment. I'm fairly sure they didn't intend for him to double on each merge. It's worse than Wong, Panther, Zola. That's true. Does feel that way. Okay, so I guess I messed up with the Zombie Galacti. That's interesting. But still pretty solid. We take those.
Victory.
But yeah, no, I agree. Man Spider does seem ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I say it is that time. That time to, let's see, play skills, spend energy, win location with 4 cards, theoretically possible. We've got some things to gamble on. We have a mystery variant and we have a PMV. So I think it's as good a time as any to gamble before I call it for the day. So what will I get? No, let's see, not a rare, super rare. What will I get? What are the options we've got? What is this? Pixel, Chibi, Dan Hip, or other for this mystery variant. So, start prediction now for the gambling people. The bot will always win, Elaine. It's the rules. Oh, is that how it works? So, gambling people. Oh boy. Pixel, Chibi, Dan Hip, or other. Where are my pixel levers? Is this the time? You know, whenever it's a normal mystery variant, I'm like, is this time for my Pixel Misty? Where is she? Where is my Pixel Misty? I've been waiting for her. Sure, I bought that really nice Misty variant. That's still going to be my favorite, but where's my Pixel Misty? So, I continue to wait. I don't know who I'm going to be searching for. I guess maybe I'll be searching for someone like the disco variants or more of the like the ones that look like comic books. But other than that, Pixel Misty is my white whale. But anyway, thank you guys for gambling. We still have about 50 seconds remaining for the last minute gamblers. And then we're going to be gambling on a PMV after this one, which is even more fun because they'll always be good. I have the werewolf disco card. That's a funny card. Yeah, no, there's a lot of the disco ones are just, yeah, they're just, when everybody was talking about like the disco variants coming out, I was just like, why is everyone acting like that matters? And then I saw them and I'm like, you know, these are pretty great. They're pretty good. It's sort of like how I literally, the one set of variants that I did buy every single one, the like dating profile variants, I bought every single one of those. And I hope they come out with an album for that because I love those and I will continue buying them if they show up in my shop. But I have all of them as far as I'm aware. Unfortunately for me. All right, votes are in for the mystery variant. Let's see what this bad boy is. I'm excited. We got a PMV after this, but could this be? I'll say this every time until it is. What if? Just imagine with me for a second. What if this is Pixel Misty? Do. Oh my god, you guys, this is the one I saw in my shop earlier. What is with his bulge? I was like, I specifically do not like the Spider-Man 2099, and this is the one I got? Speechless. Squarely in the other camp. I've never seen this before today. And then this is the one I got? Well, goes without saying, this is my new variant for this, so that's obviously the truth. Wow, the universe is trying to tell you something. Apparently it is. I don't understand this. All right, do we have a better like background for this? Why is the background so? That's certainly not better. Okay. Yeah, how about this? I think the bananas finish is correct here. So let's say he's gonna pounce on you. Yeah, I don't feel safe. But anyway, we also have a PMV to open. This variant looking like he's Spidey been eating good. Yeah, exactly. All right. So will I get a rare or a super rare? Gambling people, you got 2 minutes. You guys know what to do. I do think this man spider or whatever, this is a cool variant, but oh, it's because it's creative. Every time I see a cool variant, I'm like, oh, of course it's a creative house pocket. Not with those bananas. I feel like they fit. I feel like the bananas fit, but that's just me. So anyway, thank you, gambling people. Any more gambling people? You got about 1.5 minutes remaining to get those schnirples on the line. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't, you know, it is kind of crazy realizing that it's like, I think I have kind of reached the critical mass where I do feel like I have, you know, I don't have every single variant, but I have enough of them that a lot of times I get like actually good variants, like high quality variants from mystery variants. And yeah, it's just interesting. It's just interesting. But yeah. So thank you, gambling people. We've got about 40 seconds remaining for the last minute gamblers. You know, the odds are pretty even and sane. So you can't like quadruple your money or anything, but I mean, not money. You really didn't want all the, no, I agree. It's like, that's why people are always like, why don't you want to be collection complete? And it's like, yeah, I could just like get my wallet out and be collection complete, but it's kind of fun to like not have everything and have to like strive to get it. And yeah, it is kind of frustrating to have all the variants, because then how do you choose which one you want to use when they're all there, you know? It's like you end up with like, yeah, too many choices. Anyway, let's get this PMV. It's so sparkly and beautiful. I'm excited. What? Okay, it's 2 for 2. This is what I had in my shop the other day, and I was like, I don't like this lizard. 2 for 2. Every time I'm like, I don't really like this variant, and then that's the next PMV I get. What is this? But the rare levers were unfortunately for me correct. Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna stop.
Mastery.
You guys, it's like my chibi lizard. The idea of using this lizard instead of even this lizard, but specifically this lizard, like, look at this lizard. It's the definition of perfection. And yeah, just make it a rare. Yeah, why even give us a super rare? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right? Yeah, why do that? It's a good point. Okay, I swear it's doing the thing to me again, where it's acting like I'm done with something, but I'm not. Both variant sticks. Yeah. But at least, what's my most recent good variant? Well, so okay, I got this super rare a couple days ago. This one's pretty good. So, you know, got that going for me. But anyway, that's fine. So, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might be on a little bit earlier than usual because I'm going to go over to my sister's house to watch my nieces. So we'll see what my timeline looks like for that. So I'm going to try my best to be on earlier, but you can't hold me to it. I might be on around the same time as usual. So I'll be back with another season pass giveaway tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So peace out, everybody.
Hearts all around. Twitch chat buzzing, hats flying free. Friends and power, always victory. Upload rage, spam, sneer around low. Pixel dreams in the cyber show. Gonna win, beat the odds tonight. With the chat and hats take flight. Friendship sparks like the sky. Sneer power never die. Hats and hearts, let them fly. In this game we always try. Digital warriors, games unfold. Powered by the energy road. Sneer the legend in the code. With chat and hats, it's easy mode. Twitch chat, cheer and banish fear. Roll current, electric near. Victory close, feel the heat. Snirp and friends never beat. Friendship sparks like the sky. Sneer power never die. Hats innocent hearts, let them fly. In the game we always try.